Hi, good morning to you, Tim. Yeah, certainly a much different picture than 5 hours ago when I was driving up from home on the shoreline in New Haven County up to Hartford. And that was a pretty bad picture. It was slushy. That snow is changing to sleet. And you can see sort of some remnants of that, at least here at Main Street in Middletown. If you take a look at the middle of that intersection there, you can see a little bit of the slush still built up. Shouldn't really cause that much of a problem. We've actually seen a couple of plows actually just coming through and picking up those remnants themselves just to clear it all out. But as we know, this rain should probably take it out as sooner than later. And if you take a look, we are seeing some ponding and some flooding on the roadways, some cars driving through right now, driving through a little bit of puddles. And here in this parking lot right near Main Street, I'm going to take this little prop here that I've picked up a little bit of ice here. We're looking at a flooding in this parking lot, and if I throw that in there, you can see it's probably about 3 to 4 inches of water right in this parking lot, closing this business for today. They were actually supposed to be open during the holiday. We just talked to someone who works here and rents out the building. He says this happens every now and then. He sent one of his workers home, so no work for them today. But as far as the roads, it's looking okay. You are going to see some of that flooding though and ponding on the roadways, and that's probably why we're still seeing some of those incidents which Rachel's been talking about on the highways. But if you want to hear from someone who's always looking on the bright side of things, take a listen to this man from Hartford, Andrew, about standing in this weather this morning.
Well, you know what was worse was the prior 2 days, the cold. The cold was worse. I'd rather it be wet and tolerable as far as the temperature goes than have it be freezing cold and dry. So I'm happy.
He's happy with this weather. Get that. Yeah, definitely a tough weekend for those without a home because it was so cold. Not so cold here in Middletown, but if you take a look at these stoplights, we are seeing some of that wind. You can see the stoplights sort of swaying about a little bit, and that American flag also blowing a little bit in the wind, but nothing really gusty or crazy out here. Roads looking good. So if you're heading out in Middletown, if you are heading to work, things should be looking good. However, some businesses like this one closed for the day because of that flooding. We'll send it back to you.